Okay, so hopefully you found out that it's actually 10 plus 1 equals 11. So 1 hour is how long it took. We said the rainbow was 30 minutes. So what's longer, 30 minutes or an hour? Here's a hint. How many minutes are in an hour? Okay, hopefully you remember that there are 60 minutes in an hour. 60 is bigger than 30. So the activity that took longer was looking for a pot of gold. What activity lasted the same amount of time as eating breakfast? Okay, we found out earlier that eating breakfast was 1 hour. So we need to find another activity that lasted 1 hour. Now there's actually 2 correct answers here. Give you a second to see if you can figure out what those 2 were. Okay, so you might remember from earlier, in the last problem, we said that looking for a pot of gold took an hour. We just figured out that eating Lucky Charms took an hour. So that's one of the answers. Look for a pot of gold was an hour. Now let's look at the other 2. Picking 4-leaf clovers. Let's see how long that takes. It starts at 9, ends at 10. So 9 is the start time plus how long it takes equals the end time. Well, 9 plus 1. Once again, that's the same. So 4-leaf clover was also 1 hour. As we figured out earlier, drawing the rainbow was 30 minutes. So that's not the same. So the 2 correct answers were pick a 4-leaf clover and look for a pot of gold. Okay, hopefully you're feeling a 3. I know this lesson is a little trickier than a lesson we normally have, but hopefully if you're still a little confused, you can get some help from mom, dad, a brother or sister, someone at home that can help you. Right, the next question is, what time would you go to bed at? Look at the time here, look at the time there, and think about when you'd go to bed at. Okay, so the time for A is 8 o'clock. The time for B is 1 o'clock. Well, 1 o'clock is when we are normally in math. So I don't think you'd go to bed then. So 8 o'clock, A, is the correct answer of when you normally go to bed at 8 o'clock. Or somewhere around there at least. What time would you eat lunch at? Well, you see A is 11 o'clock, B is 3:30. Well, you'd be a lot more likely to eat lunch at 11 o'clock. 3:30 is when we normally go home from school at. So 11 o'clock or sometime around there is when you would eat lunch usually. The last question is, how long do you need to brush your teeth for? 2 minutes, 2 hours, 1 day, or 30 minutes? Okay, the correct answer is A, 2 minutes. 2 hours would be a long time to brush your teeth. A whole day, boy, that'd be a crazy day. And 30 minutes, yeah, definitely too long. 2 minutes would be a much more realistic time that you'd brush your teeth for.